Well, today I have with me ADB Safegate. Very nice to meet you and welcome. Um, can you present in a few words what ADB Safegate is doing in the context of airport operations?
Sure. ADB Safegate is market leader in integrated airport solutions from the tarmac here to the gate to the control towers. So we are doing innovations in all areas that are linked to increasing airport efficiency. We don't have the possibility to build new lanes for the airports for the flights to land. So we need to use what we have with more efficiency. We are there to help airports achieve that.
Okay, it seems to be a very interesting business that you're in. Good. Now, I understand you have been working with SAP Concur, but before doing that, what were the main challenges that you're facing in terms of travel management and expense management?
We didn't have an integrated system for travel expenses. ADB Safegate is a leader now, and it reached this position after mergers and acquisitions. So we historically inherited multiple Concur instances, and we had the challenge to put them into one single system because managers were logging into two systems. Sometimes approvals got missed. People got to the airport and there were no tickets for the flights. Expenses were not improved in time. And after our last project to merge the two existing Concur instances, all this is history. Now we have improved the employee experience. If an employee submits an expense today, within 24 hours it's audited by Concur auditors. This is an SLA that we couldn't do internally because we have very few resources. The manager approves the following day. Payment is done, and on Friday I get my money in my bank account. So this is amazing. We could never have dreamt about it a few years back.
So I hear that everybody's happy and you gain a lot of efficiency and people don't have to wait for their expenses to be.
There are always improvements, and we have a governance that puts improvements on the roadmap because we want to increase the employee experience. Even if not everybody is happy, they are happier compared to a few years back.
And that's very important, of course. So, can you explain the importance of seamless integration in your system? And how did you ensure a smooth implementation?
Sure. ADB Safegate is an SAP customer. I have more than 13 SAP products in my portfolio, and we have a small team. By saying that, we need to have integrations between the system because I don't have the headcount to do manual work. And for this, we integrated success factors with Concur. Once a person is hired, I get a profile in Concur. Before, somebody had to manually create the profile. A lot of emails back and forth, passwords were being sent. Now I have single sign-on, so no more passwords to be remembered. And I also built integrations with our ERP systems. I have integrations with S4HANA Private Cloud Edition for a part of the company, integrations with SAP ECC on-premise for another group of legal entities of our company. And I also have integrations for SAP Business One, which is another product of SAP that two companies of our group use. So, success factors. S4HANA Private Cloud Edition, S4HANA, SAP ECC, SAP Business One, and single sign-on, all are making our lives easier.
Okay, great. But indeed, I understand why integration is so important for you. Okay, so looking back at the implementation, what was your overall experience with it? How did it go?
It went smoothly because we had Flexo as our partner, and they were very skilled, knowledgeable, and close to us. But having just an excellent partner was not enough. We had the project sponsor with us on all the journey. And thirdly, we also grew key users. Key users are now assisting end users in every country, so they are not coming to IT because I told you I'm understaffed.
Yeah, but I can imagine that it also helped with the change.
It helps. And now, because we have a governance in place, we also have a roadmap of innovations, and we keep the tool alive. I'm going to share a little bit later some of the innovations that we bring to the company, because all those contribute to the improved customer traveler experience.
Okay, great. So, again, looking back, what lessons did you learn and what suggestions or recommendations would you have to other companies embarking on a similar journey?
If you are starting the first time with Concur, start small. Don't go global from the beginning. Just learn the tool, grow the knowledge in the company, and then do countries by batches. And just get a good partner.
Always very important. Okay, and then maybe a final question. What's next for Safegate, ADB Safegate? What is next on your roadmap?
We are starting now a project for Concur Detect Artificial Intelligence. I know that the business case that is promoted is to avoid people stealing from the company. We have made an internal assessment and we do not believe that we have this type of employees that are stealing consciously from the company. However, we would like to use the tool in order to get input for a targeted communication. When the CFO writes to Adriana that, Adriana, you spent a little bit too much on your homar last night in your business dinner preparing for the Concur event, well, I will tend to pay attention and I will take maybe some French fries next time to be in the travel policy. But now without losing the humor, we believe that the targeted communication that comes from the CFO to the person who had a little bit borderline behavior and it was not fully compliant with our policies may be more efficient than sending an email to all the 1,400 employees. So we are going to use the tool just to have input for the targeted communication, and we believe that this will be gain enough for the company.
I think that is a very interesting AI use case, and I'm looking forward to hearing the actual results when you've done it, when you're done.
I will certainly share them.
Great. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you here, and I wish you a great rest of the day.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here too.